Okay, but we might not be able to say that for Arsenal FC they get to play today. But one thing I need to say about Chelsea as the keeper, because Mourinho means business, he says he wants to win the league. I mean, well, he looks in good stead to actually try and see if he can win the league. Was Thibaut Courtois being dropped, but they actually came out to say that he had a finger injury. Some people said there was a reaction to him conceding 5 goals.
It had to be a reaction. I believe it was a reaction. You don't concede 5 goals and Jose Mourinho will ring the changes. Now, the essence of you ringing the changes is not as if you're trying to blame the keeper per se. You're just trying to say, okay, it's a psychological boost to other players who are also playing. If you do not perform or you're not seen to perform well, I can drop you. And Thibaut Courtois he came in from Spain and he commanded. I mean, how do you displace a PT check? But Jose Mourinho showed that he can make tough decisions, and that was exactly what he did yesterday. The fact also that Manchester City is losing one of his best players to the Nations Cup, talking about Yaya Toure, will stand Jose Mourinho in good stead. Before Yaya Toure will come back from the Nations Cup, if Jose Mourinho can build up a 7.89-point lead before Yaya Toure returns, he may be done and dusted.
Yeah, the Superman. On continent of Africa is actually the Superman. Games to see today is more like a Super Sunday, so to speak. I mean, Southampton have actually clawed their way to the status of a senior team. Allow me to use the word, because they currently occupy top 4 spot in the EPL. Quickly, the games that we'll see today will be Arsenal playing host to Stoke City, and Manchester United will play host to Southampton. This will change the look and feel of the table, I must admit. Should Southampton go ahead and defeat Manchester United, they probably will climb to 3rd spot, and Manchester United, they're not in any major tournament, probably 1 or 2, will want to win this particular game so that at least they can get comfortable and occupy 3rd spot. The fixtures today, like I said earlier, will be Arsenal-Stoke in the early game, while the second game will be between Manchester United and Southampton.
The first game, Arsenal-Stoke, you don't expect anything less than 3 points for Arsenal. Reason being that Stoke have not had joy anytime they visit the Emirates, particularly for the last 5 seasons. But let's not forget that Stoke have defeated Man City on the road, defeated Tottenham Hotspur on the road, defeated Everton on the road. So they could be good travellers, particularly in this present campaign. Having said that, in the reverse fixture, Stoke actually ran into a 3-goal lead. Remember the second, and it was the goal scored in the 2nd minute, Peter Crouch, and it was Boyan Craig that actually ran the show in that one. Doubts over his fitness today. But Arsenal welcome back Mesut Ozil, and you would expect that they should be able to take 3 points in that one. The clash of the day, for me, will be the Manchester United versus Southampton game. Manchester United are on an 11-game unbeaten run. They've been playing brilliantly, you know, for the past 7, 8, 9 weeks, and you expect that to continue against Southampton. Remember, they went to Southampton, St. Mary's, and defeated Southampton there. They had just 2 shots on goal, and Robin Van Persie took charge of that. And in spite of the fact that Southampton dominated that game, they weren't able to convert their chances. So as it stands today, you would expect that Manchester United will get 3 points against Southampton. Okay,
as it stands, Chelsea, after playing 21 games, have 49 points. In second is Manchester City. They have the same amount of games played with Chelsea, but they have 47 points. In third, we have Manchester United with 37 points, as Southampton are 4th with 36 points. Like I said, should Southampton pick maximum points against Manchester United, they will go to 39 points, 2 points adrift of Manchester United. Tottenham occupy 5th, and Arsenal FC occupies 6th. Now, I'm sure Arsenal are not very comfortable where they are, but this is a story for another day.
Definitely, but you see, they are welcoming the likes of Ozil, Ramsey is training, Flamini is training, and all of that. And you would expect that... I beg your pardon?
Abu Dhabi.
You mean Diaby. You expect that all of these stars coming back from injury one way or another might actually help them. Arsenal always has a late surge, particularly when they're involved in that trophy, the top 4 prize. No team can battle Arsenal for that. So when it comes to it, that Tottenham, Southampton, and Arsenal has to actually get games or win games to get into top 4 spot. There's no prize for guessing who will get that top 4 spot. It's become more psychological for Arsenal now more than any other thing.
All right, let's hope that they actually try and see if they can get themselves into 4th spot. We still have a couple of more. We have many games to go. I mean, 21. Yes, you might want to argue that probably 17 more games, which to some people will be a lot. I haven't said that about EPL. Let's talk about the Spanish La Liga. Games were played in the Spanish La Liga. Real Madrid did well. Well, it was Gareth Bale actually yesterday, and so many stories off the pitch of the game that took place yesterday. Real Madrid played yesterday. The scorelines was 3-0 over Espanyol. Malaga played 1-1 with Villarreal. Celta de Vigo played 1-1 with Valencia, and Eibar played 2-1 over Getafe.
The first game, the game Real Madrid-Espanyol is the first of the Madrid-Catalonia derby. Remember that Barcelona and Atletico Madrid will play the other version today. But it was a brilliant result for Real Madrid. In spite of the fact that they had a red card to Fabio Contrario, it was a good game, and Gareth Bale scored a very lovely free kick. And stories emanated after the game that, you know, he's a ball hog, talking about Gareth Bale, who doesn't like to pass, particularly when other teammates are in good position. And you saw Cristiano Ronaldo, who was obviously furious that Gareth Bale didn't pass yesterday. But the coach has come out to play that down, that, you know, that one moment in a game doesn't actually decide, you know, the whole team's output or finish for the season. So as it stands, you would expect that Ronaldo and Bale will bury their differences and they will go ahead. Other results particularly didn't go the will of Villarreal and Valencia, Valencia particularly aiming for top 4 finish in that. And Elba actually defeated Getafe. So today, attention will actually turn to the Barcelona-Atletico Madrid game. All right, our fixtures for today, if you get to see it on your screen, is a game going on already. It's between Almeria and Sevilla. They played about 42 minutes, and it's still 0-0. Athletic Bilbao will play host to Elche. Granada will take on Real Sociedad. And the big game, like you did say, is between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. You expect Fernando Torres to start again in this game? Definitely. You saw him in midweek when he actually started against boyhood rivals, talking about Real Madrid. And they defeated Real Madrid in that game, in spite of the fact that his contribution was minimal. He was removed, and then still Atletico Madrid defeated Real Madrid in the Copa del Rey 2-0. But talking today, you don't know who to actually expect, if the Barcelona to expect, if it is the Barcelona that defeated Elche 5-0, or the Barcelona that conceded lost 1-0 to Real Sociedad. But having said that, the last game against Elche in the Copa del Rey was one of the games that the three Musketeers, talking about Neymar, Suarez, and Messi, actually scored in the same game. It was the second time 3 of them were scoring in the same game together, and you would expect that 3 of them will actually come to the party today. Atletico Madrid, a very compact team, irrespective of who Diego Simeone sends out, they will always give Barcelona a problem. Diego Godin still there, Ada Turan still there, and Griezmann, a very wonderful talent. So today, Mandzukic also there. So you would expect that it's going to be very, very difficult for Barcelona. And they need to actually win, because right now, Real Madrid have built up a 4-point lead. Any more slip-ups will not be permissible, particularly from Barcelona's point of view. All right, as we begin to round off right now, the team list made available to us for Barcelona. We'll see Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez, and Neymar all start for Barcelona. Also, Iniesta will get to start that game. Maybe Torres might not be able to get on the starting sheet, but at some point in time, we expect him to come. As it stands, like Larry did say, Real Madrid are drift of Barcelona, I beg your pardon, with about 4 points, so they need to win this game. It's going to be a difficult game, I mean, considering our position in Atletico Madrid, but they definitely need to win this game if they want to stay in touch. That's all time Pamela has to take. I'd like to say thank you so much, Larry. Always a pleasure. Just that this same fixture last season was where the title was decided. If you remember, when Atletico actually went to Barcelona, Sanchez scored and Atletico responded. And Barcelona needed a win, but Atletico got a draw. So today, he has draws written all over it, but Barcelona needs that game to keep pace. Going to the week, what do you expect from the Super Eagles when they play today? They should defeat Ivory Coast. It was just about the spirit. Recall when they were at AFCON, and there were stories that they had purchased their air tickets and returned visas to Nigeria, and those guys said, okay, we will now see who will return to Nigeria. And they did it, and they returned. No, I mean, I'm using my own Nigerian parlance, like, okay, you've bought our tickets, okay, we are not going back to Nigeria, we will die on this pitch today. And that was what they did. I expect the home-based lads not to look at Ayaturi or Czech Toyota or Wilfred Bonny or Gervinho or all of those guys. They're just names. It is 11-11, as Azubike Gweke said. Battle it out and get a commendable result. Okay, I'd like to thank you so much again, Larry Pinel. We need to go on a break. When we do come back, we'll be back in the studio to take you through the rest of the program. I'm sure it's going to try and engage you and get your reactions to some of the things that are currently going on in the world of football. Till we come back your way, we'll ask you not to go anywhere and join us again.